This shit tweaking. Yeah. Gotta go nowhere. Shit, this is crazy. Sorry. That's what I said.
You can't listen to her kids.
Yeah, we're all right, bro. Smell that?
I got this right here. It's like 4 different cans.
She had a part. She got some homegirls, right? What's in there? Pull up a page, nigga. Stop trying to motherfucking. She a crab.
I thought you were supposed to look at it. I told you
too much shit going on. I don't want the bitch.
Coast just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the music city of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans.
No, I ain't seen him. I don't think before. Is before?
She got a white homegirl.
So they got a little white party going on.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The playoffs are officially underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
She'll use a pussy?
No. I ain't never.
He ain't never went to the basketball hoop no more, I guess.
Well, you ready? They done went. They done left now, though. They'll be back in a little bit.
Fuck that bad already.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And first down past the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
You hear that? This is some boy. Them boys squad off. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Little boy. Gang, gang. Everybody get in line.
As his guys
look at this shit.
Boom.
Everybody fall back. Domino.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
1 minute, I'm rolling up 8 minute, I'm in the end zone.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Really seem talking shit.
First motherfucker on the homegirl page.
Who?
You. I'm looking for a homegirl pop.
Oh, you just let me see a homegirl?
First motherfucker on the
Let me see it.
That white girl so fine, dog.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I think that she wanted. I heard what that know can. She better not be out there today. She be lit with that motherfucking every time. This nigga like to run too.
They'll run on first down. Parker. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. Now the pressure
Nigga,
comes and he
he's
goes
already on his
down.
ass.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Good.
Jayon
Good.
Brown. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Damn, I had to make that tackle.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. The down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now,
that bitch get hit.
And we'll see how determined they are.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Might do that, or we might do the other one.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
You gotta work on the footwork and shit already.
What song you talking about?
He's got the hook up to
He ain't doing football, that boy 14 months. 15 months, he's tweaking.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
Which one you took? You might be talking about my nephew too.
But in
He
this
both
situation,
have class right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about this is like 3 or 4. Like 3, 2 or 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Oh, look at this nigga.
Side complete. It's Love.
This nigga standing right there.
Get him down up past the 15-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup.
Look at this nigga, my son. God damn.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Do that fucking play shit again, we're gonna kill this nigga.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Over the middle, complete.
Glad, look at this face mask shit, bro. I get this shit every game, bro. Every fucking game I get this shit, bro. Like, I get this shit every fucking game, bro.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
I was gonna say, bitch, you better not drop. I'm so fucking excited. You better run curve up, man.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown.
Put him right there. Get your ass right there, boy.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills?
Ball's in there. That's my favorite.
Done. Touchdown.
Who the fuck got the ball?
Now we take it in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's see. He would play the Bengals.
Tennessee offense about set, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Dog, fucking playing. I play these niggas, bro. We're not playing these niggas, bro.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line,
working out of the gun.
Winston. That shit, nigga. Devin Bush. Let's go.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there.
Why I got Jalen Ricard in
there? More decisive in his reads, and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Unless he do that ugly glitch, which I think he's about to do. But it's cool if you do it.
To throw is Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On first down, Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air.
Why do I still got this clown-ass nigga in the game?
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Get your ass slaughterhouse.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point penalty.
No smoke.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race,
if I went to prison,
plane race, whatever you want.
Heads
Right
off.
now, they are sprinting.
You wouldn't. PS2, I was the GOAT.
Here's
Nigga, fuck you
McManus now
talking
to
about?
kick it away.
And I'll beat the shit out you right now.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Talking about
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, you got.
On second down, it's Barker, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one.
We can go ahead and do all the shit we want to. We can come with this thing right now. Oh, don't tell me y'all did that. Don't tell me I had to back up.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
No, what a pound of shit going for.
Don't worry about mine, don't worry about me, and nothing.
I'm trying to grab one.
It ain't nothing.
Damn.
That's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's
how Devin Bush and Evans, my 2 star defensive players, get killed with this dumbass shit. And I just put you on pass me. You know this trash ass. He did that out of all moves. Like, what is this? That was a horrible.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jayon Brown able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Winston.
Give me that. Oh my God, this nigga! Bruh, this nigga.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 68 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Look at this nigga, bro. Man, this
Maybe
nigga.
that is the boost that this offense needed.
It's scary. I hate Madden, bro. I swear to God. I just play this game because I love Madden, but I hate this gameplay they got this year. Like, it's crazy. You see, this man literally stood there. This man got a 95 awareness. What makes you do that, bro? Like, and I pressed triangle, nigga ain't do nothing. It was just like mandatory. You're not going to beat the shit out of this man. Like, yeah, we're going to let the man go from going quick. It's heavy.
This is taken at the 3.
Fucking crazy, man.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard
line. You talking about a pound of that? That should have ranged you at least. You're going to have to give me 26, 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I didn't play that,
but I was going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets on the last drive. When you score
why does this game do me like this? After everything I've done for Madden. How many games I fucking bought?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got out of prison. This is the first fucking game I bought. Madden can't be treating me like this. Oh, got me fucked up. Man, why am I still not? Why the fuck do I not have what's called in the game?
Taken down at the Titans'
McCaffrey, like, I'm still.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the 2nd.
Makes me the big cut up. I don't know what the fuck I was
looking
at.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Oh, he's gonna blitz me. That's what you gonna do? So he's gonna blitz me? That's what you gonna do? Somebody can get this bitch off. Somebody can get this bitch off. Somebody can get this shit off top. Fuck is wrong with this? You get this nigga game for 6. Fucking thing with me. I'm telling you, boy. Playoff time, baby. Hey, Cliff, tell Lions I ain't lose game 1, baby. Let's see if I lose game 1 in the playoffs, I'm trash. Tell this ass. I'm going to the next round, baby.
After the touchdown, here's McManus.
I gotta play this Lions nigga. He probably the best dude in the group. He won 2 Super Bowls back to back. I played him the last game and beat him. He was mad as a motherfucker. When I mean that motherfucker mad, bitches hate losing to me, boy. That motherfucker said, I ain't say nothing but good game, bro. I ain't gloating. I ain't said nothing, man. Man,
to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
You better catch that bitch. I was snap. Better catch that bitch.
And they'll take over
Cliff. Got me fucked up.
At the 44-yard line.
Got me fucked up.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety,
go for the dagger right here. If you get on the safety, go for the dagger.
Be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone.
He ain't pulling
and
that
break
safety
out the
fine
football when it's thrown.
Still gonna try and fuck
pick it off, just as we saw there.
Run, boy. Shit.
Flushed out right.
Oh, I pushed the analog up. I was just off it. That's why they didn't want me to do that, because I was finna fuck up.
Now that'll bring up second
I was finna fuck up the church's money.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure.
Remember how I used to burn your ass?
Come down inbounds.
Yeah.
They are very gifted.
Burn the fuck out you. You was good on everybody else now, but me, I was that pressure, boy. It used to be like, I don't know how the fuck they used to ask you, well, how you been letting this nigga beat you? I don't know how the fuck I just let this nigga burn me, dog.
I used to get tired. I used to be like, I don't know how you caught that ball. Niggas get open in a little slant. Get open in a slant.
Physical catches, you be all on me too. That's my motherfucking do your ass. Gone.
But that's
this bitch better go out of bounds. That was good use. You said something?
But then I get right back on offense.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You got me one time that and it was on a curl. That was it. And you didn't even score. On a curl, and you didn't even score. You know that, bro. You know I don't even give a catch like that. You was scared to catch it because I was getting niggas.
Man, you get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm lying. I mean, one time, remember that one time when you tried to catch it on the sideline and I went to hit you and you slid up under that bitch? You showed that's how you play, bro.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
That's how you play, bro. He was like, bro, why you ain't get? He said, man, I ain't gonna be out there with all that bullshit. You know how this nigga be playing? That nigga ain't want no smoke with that shit, boy.
That was not me, man.
Man, he got me on that whole ass shit. Talk with your ass.
I was supposed to be real gas.
Real gas.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count
Shit for the 15, and that shit booty D.
This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead,
that's 4 different times. That's 4 different.
Empty.
4 different times.
That's 4 different times. You need to get ready for crack, boy.
Look.
You ready for crack? You need to
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
No, since I've been up here, man, everybody been hitting the damn stats, dog.
In the playoffs.
I had like about 8 grand.
Turn things around quickly. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
It smells good, huh? It don't smell like that.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
That ball caught by the
What a guard, bro.
Deontay
I'm telling you, he gonna throw 3 more picks doing that stupid ass shit.
It's good for a first down.
I'm telling you.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
The first down throw for Winston.
Good hit, boy. That's how you motherfucking hit, break it. You better break that bitch hip. Let that nigga try you.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those
try my dog
in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On 2nd down, Winston again. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Look at you son of a bitches, dog.
incomplete.
These sons of
Jones
bitches,
that time, the
dog.
one who got a hand in,
Who
knocked
the
it
fuck
away.
raised y'all niggas? I
Defense
raised
has
these
been very
niggas like this,
disruptive
man.
early on as they force another one to go
I
awry.
raised these
Seems to
niggas
be the
like this,
front
man.
and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Then what you do, bro? We coming.
Again, it's Winston. And
More
that
pressure,
is
man.
incomplete. More problems
Winston,
here
boy, he
on
don't like
third
that
down.
pressure.
They've
He
converted
coming.
only once so far in this first half.
Man,
And you
throw
know
that
as
bitch
well as I
anywhere.
do in this league,
Get him off
if you
me.
don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win
Just
a
get him
ball
off.
game because then you're relying on your
Hey,
defense,
yeah, it's like,
relying on your special teams.
what's that nigga used to have,
you gotta
niggas?
get it done with your offensive unit.
Hey, you remember that little short nigga used to
here in quarter
what was
number 2.
the short jit used to be running back?
Mike.
No, Mike was straight with the best running back, the little fast, short, strong ass jit. He was slim with it a little
We'll
bit.
get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the
Damn, what jit
lowdown
was that? He used to play with trouble.
wild card weekend as we begin the road to the
You remember
upcoming
Trouble?
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And this
Trouble.
lines up a gain
Okay,
of
he used to play
4
with
to
Trouble.
41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Damn, McLeod was his last name. He used to, he used to always try to race. What's that? O. He used to always want to race O. You remember O used to always swear to God he's the fastest thing on the planet. He was fast.
2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy in midfield.
Yeah,
at the
lanky ass
48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll try the air now with Darnold.
Got him.
Going for the deep ball. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What?
That was it right here.
You ready to put the OG out there?
Yeah, I already put it in.
Yeah, okay, figures.
Put a little bit in.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs
That
out.
nigga Bush with them balls.
The Titans
He's
going
not
to
a
use the
motherfucking
first of their
mouthpiece.
timeouts.
Huh?
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
The linebacker.
They'll operate from a 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 90.
Here's Winston, rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Look at this whole ass shit. Now they finna get pass interference. Way the fuck down there and I ain't did nothing. Like this shit, I don't know what fucking beat on this, but only in this franchise I get this like crazy ass pass interference. Like, I don't know what level degree that bitch on.
Field flipper
That
there
bitch is
is all of a
fucked
sudden
up.
they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, Winston. To the goal
Coverage, boy.
line,
That nigga Slay, that's coverage, boy. You look like somebody, son.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Winston. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that's fucked up over here. I don't know about the mother boys. Look at that's fucked up over here.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively, that's Devin Bush making the play.
Yeah, he heard my dog name.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
That was on me. I read that bitch too good. I ran a fucking route with him, and then when I played triangle, I went in front of him.
Like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but if you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He's going to swing this deep, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Darnold. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain.
I would do a screen and just get this shit over with.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Moore. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. The return stops at the
Oh, that is fast, bro. That nigga, what?
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say,
this shit, man. You don't want to 5 and smoke for one pup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up with 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston.
Yeah, let's start that today, buddy.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know he's ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Well, play the game. Nigga, stop running for the weed. I'm doing all the other niggas wouldn't do your ass anyway because you keep playing with the weed.
Darnold down to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
No, this is a white boy that drafted.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his third
touchdown in these streets.
As his
Smoking
guys
shit.
continue to put this
About
one out of reach.
1,300 yards.
Point after is good. And the lead will swell by one more.
He been here 2 years.
After the touchdown,
This
here's
second,
McManus now to kick it away.
Truth.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I never heard of him.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jayon Brown getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Darnold on third down. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. Trying to run inside, but down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On the jet sweep, here comes more. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Third and long, it's Darnold letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barker. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Winston. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready, black 22. 50 the mic, 50 the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone. Wait. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winston, back of the end zone. Could he get his feet
Bro,
down?
these niggas,
No, it's
I don't know what it is about
incomplete.
Winston throwing his ball today.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was is a big talk.
That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. Lambo to add on the extra point.
Nah,
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Like you little swipe thing, you go to the settings.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down now, Richard. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now Darnold, and he's got his target. That's more. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right there.
On first down, Richard. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd down. Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Beck. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And he's into the clear. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a
rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes
I keep missing this thing. I'm trying to whack him. I ain't even trying to pick the ball. I just want to hit him so hard. And he keeps this that twice. And that same thing until he missed him. Guess
as
what?
the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. against him. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent. Really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Ready? Black, tap. Watch Johnny. Slam. Put that up.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild.